The studio lights of The View bathed the round table in a relentless glare, casting long shadows that danced like unspoken accusations across the faces of the co-hosts, who buzzed with the pre-show energy of a hive about to swarm, their chatter a mix of makeup touch-ups and last-minute script tweaks as the audience settled into seats primed for drama. It was a humid July morning in 2025, New York City's skyline a hazy backdrop beyond the windows, and the segment was billed as a powerhouse panel on global activism in the spotlight, featuring two women whose names alone could spike ratings. Angelina Jolie, the Oscar-winning envoy whose UNHCR work had etched her as Hollywood's conscience, her black sheath dress a somber nod to the refugees she'd championed for decades, and Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, fresh off her Netflix lifestyle launch with Love, Meghan, her cream linen blouse a symbol of curated calm amid her post-royal pivot to philanthropy. Whoopi Goldberg, the anchor of authenticity, kicked off with her gravelly warmth. We've got icons today, Angie on the front lines of crisis, and Meghan turning personal pain into public good. Spill the tea on what drives you. Joy Behar leaned in with her signature sarcasm, Sarah Haynes beaming like a mediator at a family feud, Sunny Hostin ready with her prosecutorial poise, and Alyssa Farah Griffin, the token conservative, scanning for soundbites. Backstage, Angelina had arrived early, her mind a map of migrant camps from Sudan to Syria, confiding to a producer, "Keep it real, activism isn't a photo op." Meghan, escorted by her handler Claire, adjusted her earrings with a practiced smile, her focus on weaving Archewell's voter drives into the narrative, whispering, "Light on the royals, heavy on the heart." The cameras rolled, applause thundering as the guests took their seats, the table a circular coliseum where words were weapons and pauses were powder kegs. Whoopi pivoted smoothly. "Angie, you've logged millions of miles for the UN, what's the myth Hollywood peddles about humanitarian heroes?" Angelina's response was a low, resonant timbre, "It's not saviors in capes, it's survivors in silence. We amplify, we don't appropriate, their stories aren't ours to script." Nods rippled around the table, Joy quipping, "Preach, girl, no more white lady tears on safari." Laughter bubbled, but when Whoopi turned to Meghan, "And you, Duchess, Archewell's mental health push, inspired by your own spotlight struggles. How do you make sure it's not just celebrity shine?" Meghan leaned forward, her voice a melodic blend of vulnerability and vision. "It's lived truth. I've navigated isolation in institutions, so we center marginalized voices, fund scholarships from my jam sales, turn scrutiny into solidarity." Sunny applauded softly. "Love that, intentional impact." The harmony held through early exchanges, Sarah probing Angelina on policy wins, Alyssa challenging Meghan on elite empathy, but as the discussion veered to social media's role in activism, cracks spider-webbed. Meghan referenced her Oprah tell-all as a catalyst for conversation, prompting Angelina's arched brow and measured interjection. "Conversation is vital, but when it's commodified, interviews for deals, tears for trailers, it can eclipse the cause. I've held hands in camps where hope isn't hashtagged, it's hard won." The audience murmured, Joy's eyes widening, "Oof," calling out the content creators. Meghan's smile faltered, her retort polite but pointed. "My platform's a privilege I wield for progress. Oprah opened doors for women like us to speak without scripts." Angelina, unflinching, her green eyes locking like laser sights, "Doors. Some earn entry through exile, not entitlement. I've adopted from war zones, advocated without an audience. Your progress feels performative when it profits off pain without the peril." Gasps echoed, Sunny shifting, "Whoa, gloves off." The table ignited, Meghan's cheeks flushing, "Peril. Try paparazzi pursuits and palace prejudices, you gatekeep greatness from a pedestal." Angelina countered coolly, "Pedestal. Try gravesides in Gaza. Your narrative's noble, but it's Netflix, not necessity. Real change buries egos, not builds brands." Whoopi attempted triage. Passions peaking, "Let's breathe." But the fury flared, Joy fanning flames, "This is gold." Meghan, voice rising, "You lecture from luxury, my exile was exile." Angelina's voice, a velvet blade, "Luxury. I've lost limbs to landmines in stories I live, not live tweet. Destroy the delusion. Activism's action, not autobiography." The audience erupted in a cacophony of cheers and jeers, phones aloft capturing the carnage, producers signaling wildly as Meghan stood, mic unclipped with a snap, "This isn't sisterhood, it's sabotage. I'm out, enjoy your echo chamber." Her exit was a storm of stilettos on linoleum, the door swinging shut like a guillotine, Whoopi ad-libbing, "Hot seat just got hotter, back after this." Backstage, Meghan's tears finally fell, Claire hugging her, "You held your head high. Angelina remained, composure cracked but intact, murmuring to Sarah, "Truth's a torch, burns to light the way." The break buzzed with bedlam, crew whispering, "Jolie just nuked her," as X lit up with hashtag Jolie destroys Meghan, clips clocking millions. By noon, YouTube thumbnails screamed, "Angelina Jolie destroys Meghan Markle live on The View after heated clash, C2C7E7 views vaulting viral, fans factionalizing, Sussex squad sobbing, shade from the salty saint. Jolie acolytes applauding, finally, facts over fairy tales. Headlines hemorrhaged. TMZ's, Meghan's meltdown, Jolie delivers devastating takedown." While The Cut pondered, "When feminists fight, Jolie's jab at Markle's motives." In Montecito, Harry enveloped Meghan, "Her words wound because they're weapons, yours win because they're warrior." PR pivoted to power, passionate exchange on privilege, Duchess departs to donate. Angelina, lunching with Maddox, reflected, "Not hate, hunger for honesty." Late night looped the laceration, Fallon falsettoing Jolie's gravitas, Colbert captioning Meghan's march, from Frogmore to Furious. Palace pulsed privately, Charles texting solace, "Strength, dear, Jolie's jagged, your jewel." The destroy, deliberate and devastating, dissected a Duchess on daytime's altar, leaving The View, and viewers, viscerally vested in the venom's vortex, a clash where conviction clashed with curation, egos eclipsed by ethos, and one woman's walkout whispered volumes in the void. Morning mist clung to Malibu's cliffs like unresolved regrets, Angelina Jolie stirring in her sunlit airy to the crash of waves and the chime of alerts, her phone a Pandora's box of praise and pushback after the previous day's demolition of Meghan Markle on The View. The heated clash, now a hashtag hurricane with over 5 million impressions overnight. CF227E over black coffee. She scrolled X, wincing at posts like at Christy M9's gleeful, "Angelina Jolie destroys Meghan Markle on The View after heated argument." 0728B7 The video racking replays, her daughters Sahara and Shiloh dissecting it over yogurt. "Mom, you slayed, but was it too sharp?" Angelina's smile was wry. "Sharp saves lives, blunt buries them." Her team convened via Zoom, UNHCR hailing the unfiltered urgency, donations doubling as donors declared, Jolie's justice inspires. By brunch, The View aired an encore, whoopee waxing, Angie's authenticity was atomic, Meghan matched till the mic drop. Joy jabbed joyfully, Duchess dodged a dagger. Ratings rocketed 35%, panels parsing. Performative versus profound, Sunny siding with Meghan's, modern moxie, Alyssa affirming Angelina's, earned edge. Social spheres seethed, TikToks timestamping the takedown to tension-building tracks, Reddit rants and art celeb drama dubbing it, Jolie's Judgment Day, countered by art Sussex supports, elitist evisceration, protect Meg. Meghan, in Montecito's manicured calm, rose to Archie's giggles, Harry handing her a smoothie, "You exited like a queen, her quake doesn't quake you." Their debrief danced around the dagger, appropriation. Angelina's camps versus Meghan's collabs. Publicist plotted poise. An IG reel of Meghan in a food bank, captioned, "From table talk to table service, action answers all," likes lavished by Lopez and Perry, trolls taunting, "Too tardy, tea spiller." Evening unfolded in echoes, Angelina guesting on NPR, Voice Velvet, Clash. Catalyst, "Let's collaborate, not compete." Pledges poured, her foundation framing field trips for fame philanthropists. Meghan taped a TikTok therapy thread, humiliation. Hone it. Boundaries beat barbs. Views veered viral, with love, Meghan whisking to Netflix's top tier, irony's icing. Transatlantic tremors. Charles calling comfort, "Jolie's a juggernaut, your journey's just." Williams WhatsApp Rye, Views venom. Vintage. Media mold. Varieties, Jolie Markle. When warriors wound, YouTube yields yielding, untold aftermath, clickbait from at African Rhino 999.944A46 late night lampooned lightly. Kimmel's koala clutch skit with Jolie as judge, Meghan as maven. X's extremes amplified. Hashtag stand with Angie avatars avenging, superficial Sussex, hashtag Meg's magic manifesting manifestos. By dusk, olive branches budded, Angelina's agent emailing Meghan's, field fusion. Ukraine needs you both. Meghan mulled over Merlot, from destroy to duo. The View's whoopee whispered webinar wants, but heat honed hesitation. In hush, Angelina archived. Words war, wisdom wins. Meghan mirrored. Takedown, tune up. Cinders smoldered to synergy seeds, tabloids trading tropes for tariffs, lore lingering as luminaries lesson, lacerations light paths to profounder purpose. As dusk dusted the dunes, two titans tallied triumphs in the tempest's tail, the heated exchange a hinge to horizons humming with healing. September's equinox edged in with amber light over New York's avenues, the July scorch of Angelina Jolie's view vivisection of Meghan Markle mellowing into media mulch, nurturing narratives on nuanced activism that bloomed in bylines and broadcasts, the destroys, now dissected as dueling devotions, in op-eds and Oscar bids. 8F4471 Meghan, Montecito's maven, morphed the melee into manifesto, her Archwell assembly, echoes of exchange, echoing Angelina's ethos with empathy exercises, critique crafts champions, attendees awed, her address ardent, destruction. Detour to depth, Netflix nodded. Narratives and nations, Meghan narrating nomad tales, streams surging as subscribers savored the sincerity shift. Angelina, amid Afghan archives for a docu-dirge, wove the wrangle into envoy edicts, call-outs kindle, kindness completes, her hubs hosting hybrid how-tos with Meghan motifs, a nod of nascent accord. Social symphonies swelled. X's hashtag Jolie Markle merge mixing monologues to motivational mixes, while whisperers whined in warrens, at retard_registers registry rumble roping both in ridicule. 305 F11 The View vindicated, September specials, showdown to showmanship, whoopee whooping, Angie and Meg. Maelstrom to masterpiece, Joy's journal, jab queens, jump jackets, Alyssa's axioms acute. October's ochre olive fruited. UNHCR Archwell Alliance in Aleppo, Angelina and Meghan merging mid-morning mist, hands hauling hampers, words wounded, works weld, Angelina avowed, Meghan mirroring, scars sink, not sever. Snappers snapped, serenity, splash pages saluting, view venom to valor voyage. Harry's hearth hosted harmony huddles, Invictus inviting Jolie as judge, her, wounds wield wonders, words warming warriors. Palace passages parted. Charles's cyber soiree, causes and crowns, William's warm, cousin clash conquered. December's docu-drop, Beyond the Barbs, binge to bravos, their tandem testimonial, Payne's private till purposeful, Emmy-esque. Social side synergy, fan fables forging, Jolie Markle justice jam, detractors dimmed by dawn dialogues. January's jamboree jointed journeys. Davos duo, dismantle to devise, applause avalanche as Angelina acclaimed. Meghan's metal molds movements, Meghan mused, Angie's authenticity awakens. Spring sprout spin-offs, hearths and havens, Meghan's mindfulness meshed with Angelina's migrations, episodes evoking equity. Palace pride proclaimed. Paschal Palace, Angelina, avuncular ally, pups prancing playfully. Summer's surge surf Sabbaths, swells soothing sores, snickers silenced. Whispers wove wonders. Webinars, wrangle wisdom, fans festing, view vortex vibes. By September's sphere, 14 moons post-maelstrom, they graced glamour, heated. Harvest, havoc to harmony. Meghan's moonlit missive, destroyed. Discovered. Angelina's auroral axiom, takedown. Takeoff. Tapestry touted tenacity. Icons interlinked, legacies luminous. Memes matured to markers, X extolling, destroys dawned devotion. Harry's home hummed hybrids, heirs hearing, heroine harmonies. Palace purrs. Camilla's, Jolie's jolt. Juicy as jam, end, encore eternal, fiery footnotes fabulous, views vista vouching vexation's victory, live laceration lighting legacies long. Winters weave wound through Hollywood's hollows, hoarfrost hugging hillsides as 2026's Genesis gilded the glow of Angelina Jolie and Meghan Markle's mended melee, the July 2025 View volley a vaulted vignette in volumes of Vogue and Valor, publishers peddling prequels and patrons pledging profusely. Meghan's, Beyond Barbs, biopic bid Golden Globes, her gala gratitude, to Angie, arrows aimed true. Angelina's auteur ascent, a Syrian symphony, starred Meghan as scribe, Duchess's diction deft, scars sculpt sovereignty. Sundance's surge saluted synergy, soirees swirling, feud to film. Frolics, X-exploding hashtag Jolie Markle jubilant, cynics conceding, sincere. Stunning. 8F4D59 Archwell Jolie Junction. Grace Global, gallivanted to Gaza, Meghan's marmalades mobilizing medics, Angelina's anecdotes animating aides. The View's vista vaulted, verdict to victory, whoopee wailing wins, destroy. Deploy divine, Joy's jottings jauntily jumped, Sunny's synopses sharp. Harry's holly hummed with honorary hosts, Thanksgivings too, tempests tamed, Archie adoring Angelina arcs, Lilibet lilting, anti-avenger. December's diptych dropped, Graces gleaned, Co-Chronicles chronicling, Views viper to virtue, Signings swamped by sages schooled in, slash to sparkle. Volumes vaulted, vignettes venerated, Angelina's, Envoy's Edge, Meghan's, Duchess's Dispatch. Yulet's yield yielded yields. Yuletide yarns yoked, Yorkies yipping yays. New Year's nudge narratives novel. Palace pacts proffered, William's whimsy, clan conjoined, ribbons redolent of rapprochement. January's jubilee jammed jaunts, jogs joining joints, journals jotting, fiery. Familial, XX hailed ecstasy, factions fusing to toxic. Transcendent hashtag Jolie Meghan miracle. 2A6 Ba 2 February's Fire Fan Fellowship, Academy accolades for Alliance artifacts, airs airy, clash carved our canon. Spring Splendor Spawn series, Havens and Horizons, Meghan's meditations mingled with Angelina's meanders, installments inspiring inclusion. Palace panoply, Pentecost picnic, Angelina, avowed aunt, spaniels scampering spiritedly. Summer's swell surf, sojourns with siblings, surges singing, scars salved. Invictus's international inductees Inc. Jolie, her, spirit scarred, soul soaring, sermon saluting Sussex sinew. Autumn's annals amassed awards. Annals annotated, spare sparks, views valor, voicing, verity vanquishes vainglory. Angelina's awards accoladed, avowed, to M, Maelstrom's muse. Whispers worldwide. Workshops, wrangle wizardry, fans fading, view valor vigils. By winter's whirl, 19 moons post-pandemonium, they helmed Harvard, dismay's dividend, divides dissolved. Harry's haven harvested halls, heirs hymning, Titan tales. Palace proclamation. Charles's, gelignite grace gleams. Lore layered lavish. Luminaries leaping lacerations to legend, hugs holstered, hearts hoisted. Memes mellowed monuments, exode ing, destroys dawn divinity. Meghan's mantra. Humiliated, hallowed. Angelina's axiom. Takedown, transcendence. Script sprawled splendorous, stanzas of synergy scribed in sororal script. New York's nimbus nodded, views vortex vouching vexation's voyage to verdant vistas, live laceration's legacy luminous long.